Hello, and welcome to a very special Weekend Weave. This is going to be the toy unboxing offshoot. You guys are usually familiar to Jeremy and I speaking on this Weekend Weave podcast about anime and anime adjacent things. We've mentioned some of the Kotobukiya Bishoujo figures in the past. Jeremy has given me the opportunity to actually unbox and do a quick mini review of one of the figures I've gotten myself. It's a great opportunity for me, so thank you, Jeremy, so much. And if you guys do like this content, as always, like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, let's jump right into it. So this is the Kotobukiya Bishoujo Transformers Optimus Prime. Most people see it and will think, oh, it's just a girl Optimus Prime, which in all honesty it is. Bishoujo coming, I believe, from the Japanese word for pretty girl. Kotobukiya has a long-standing line of their Bishoujo line figures that span all different kinds of licenses, Marvel, Star Wars, and now Transformers as well, where they've taken iconic pop culture people to definitely put them in and see how we can now get them into a Bishoujo line figure. Currently in my home, we are collecting the horror figures, the My Little Pony figures, and the Bishoujo figures. The horror My Little Pony is collected by my wife, and I've started with now the Transformers. I may not go past these particular figures just because I'm not a huge fan of all of them, but these two were just so iconic for me that I had to get them. So, like many kind of unboxings you guys have probably seen in the past, we're going to take a look first at the boxing itself. So here's the box. Comes in a clear window box with the Bishoujo signature line on the side. Very iconic Transformers font. It is the Bishoujo series and it says Autobot Commander Optimus Prime. And gorgeous artwork. If nothing else, I like this figure just because it was iconic enough where you recognize it, even if you don't know everything about Transformers. Like, hey, that looks like that one robot I know. And in this case, it is going to be their interpretation of Optimus Prime as a pretty young girl. On the side, you're going to have more of not only their version of Optimus Prime, but the more classic G1 version, the one that's definitely going to be Mr. Peter Cullen. You start to already see some of the call outs to certain ideas and aspects that are going to be shared between the two. I'm going to get to those as we actually unbox it. But again, it's a great design. I think they did a great job with it. I'm just very surprised that it just works so well if you allow yourself to do that. There are some people who definitely don't like the design. They feel Transformers don't need to be this. But in a world where Transformers have been put into every kind of medium, including marketing and baseball caps and sneakers, why not just have a cute line as well? On the back, it shows off some of the pieces that come with it. They have the trailer toolkit. We're going to get into that. Her sunglasses, alternate face, and the base, and a preview of another figure, the Megatron Bishoujo figure. The side, another shot of the Bishoujo figure itself, and just like a clean shot. That kind of very G1, if you're familiar, stylized with the grid lines. Great for display. Obviously does have some plastic inside of it, which kind of obscures the fine details. This is a first time unboxing, so I really hope the figure is okay and not in any way damaged, but we're gonna jump right into it. So I did cut the little tape at the side, so everyone says, oh, he opened it already. I did not. This is the first time. Just figured it'd make it easier to catch on video this way. It does have kind of that clamshell plastic packaging that you see a lot of toys and statues, kind of just protect it while still being able to see what's inside. The very scary sliding out, hoping that nothing falls out and or breaks. It looks to be, we're just trying to slide this part out too, a little kind of background to it, which would be great if you're doing photography like myself, or to put against other figures. Just pull that out for 1 second, take a look. And yeah, it is just a very straight kind of Transformers. Oh, you see me, hey. It's a very straight Transformers kind of background to it. Great for any kind of dioramas you have or anything else. Just put this to the side. I'm gonna put the big box to the side and continue on with the figure. So we're gonna try and do this as carefully as possible. We're gonna get a better look at her face. And yeah, let's get this going and hopefully not break anything along the way. I do have a lot of Transformers figures. I have both some classic ones, some newer ones from different lines, different sizes, different scales. It definitely sounds like the much older person thing to say that they're not the way they used to be, but they're actually not. A lot of the Transformer figures have actually increased in cost, and the scale has gone down. So what maybe 10 years ago was considered a Voyager class, you get a pretty huge figure for about maybe $15, $20. And now what they consider Voyager class, it's a pretty tiny figure. Another reason why I want to try this line, just to try something else that is Transformers related, because the toys have been hit or miss in a lot of ways. So this is something to just kind of try something to have it there. As we did mention in one of our podcast episodes, please check it out. Hopefully there's a link somewhere. We do have some Transformers that exist in the world that do not transform. Obviously, since this is a Kotobukiya statue, it does not transform, which again is absolutely okay because it's a statue. And I don't think I would want a very human version of Optimus to transform, because that would probably get a bit messy. Now we're going to pop this open. Again, praying to all the gods that exist, nothing breaks. And try, oh, stuff's falling already, but we're hopefully going to be okay. There's the statue, alternate face. Nothing else in the packaging, so we're going to just throw that to the side. And there is our figure. Man, again, I really like this design. I don't expect to see more toys of it. I don't want more toys of it. I think this kind of one and done aspect of it being just a very nice kind of statue, I think that's all we need. If you caught one of our other episodes, and again, if you haven't, by all means, pause the video and go take a look. I did mention that I'm a very big fan of Optimus Prime repaints. And there is a repainted version of this, the Nemesis Prime, that I believe was exclusive originally to San Diego Comic-Con. I'm not positive, I did none of my research beforehand. But that it's black, pink, and some light blues. Gorgeous, gorgeous statue, but it was definitely way too expensive for how poor I am. The figure does come with a little quick booklet on how to change out her face. Pretty simple instructions. We're going to pop off the head, unfortunately. Take off her little sunglasses, pop off her bangs, and then choose your face. It does come with two faces. We're going to take a look at that right now. One face is the face she comes already with. Again, very, very adorable. And I think if you guys caught, again, one of our episodes, I keep referencing back because that's how you guys know me. I've learned to appreciate, cute girls doing cute things. There's nothing weird about it. It's just something kind of fun to watch every now and then. This is a very, very kind of cute thing. It's not as overly stated as some of the anime we've seen, but it is very modest in its proportions and style. I think they could have very easily gone a very kind of hypersexual design in her, but they didn't. She does have the thigh highs, but she has definitely modest regular shorts, regular shirt. Not a big deal, which is definitely appropriate for the leader of the Autobots. So, taking a quick look at the statue itself before we get into her technically one accessory. We have the Optimus Prime figure. Has a cute little pointing hand. For those of you in the know, without trying to make this as least lewd as possible, does come sculpted on the Matrix of Leadership. Has the Autobots logo on the side. Nice jacket. She does have tires on her shoes. I don't know how they're going to explain that off, but some things you're going to have to just kind of roll with. As we mentioned on the box, you saw the little toolkit she has. My idea is I think she's like some kind of mechanic, more or less. And her toolkit is the trailer that Optimus Prime comes with. Again, great little details, great paint job. With the Kotobukiya figures, it's very rare that you're ever going to see anything like QC issues. And as we mentioned, all the coloring is there. Anyone who sees this would think, oh, that's really cool. Sunglasses, a necklace, and those of you in the know would know that this is going to be the Matrix of Leadership and just Optimus Prime's visor. They've stylized her hair to have kind of like loose strands coming out of her buns, which again is very Optimus Prime. He has the little side pieces and the little antennae thing that come up to the side. And I'm assuming instead of holding her ion blaster, she's just kind of giving the finger guns. Again, I think for what they did, for what they had to do and work with, this is just a great design. I was very excited to get this figure. It's different, it stands out. It's cute enough where it's cute, not overly lewd, so I can actually have it on my desk. And for me, who's a pretty big Transformers fan, it's a nice little nod to that. So we did mention that she comes with one accessory. The accessory is an alternate face, not really an accessory in terms of like, oh, this toy comes with extra hands and weapons. It's just another way to pose her. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the face. The alternate face is here. It has her Optimus Prime kind of mouth guard, which I do in my kind of preference for Optimus Prime. I think Optimus Prime should have a mouth guard, unlike the Michael Bay movies where he has lips. Optimus Prime, in my opinion, should not have lips, but they included it here. I actually enjoy this figure as she is, with the kind of static face. Well, static face I'm not going to change out. Cute little like kind of coy smile, very very eyes. Again, going back to those QC issues, there are none. This is a great paint job, and you can see how they added little tones and highlights to her rosy cheeks, her lips, her eyes, her eyelashes. They've done some shadowing, where her clothes is. Again, gonna try and keep this as little bit lewd as possible as an adult can when describing a Transformers female toy. To change out the face, as you guys saw in the instructions, and I'm gonna try right now. If it's too difficult, I'm gonna abandon ship, just because the last thing I want is to have a recording of me breaking a toy, or collectible. So in the instructions, we have to pop off the sunglasses. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think those are coming off right now. Oh no, I already forgot the things. Pop off her head, right? For anyone who's a toy collector, the sound of plastic rubbing against each other is like nails on a chalkboard. All right, we popped off her head, and now we're gonna take off the sunglasses. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I don't think these are coming off right now. And I'm sure her face would look very lovely like this. So we're going to just keep it there, just because while I would love, there are pictures online. Hopefully Jeremy can put them somewhere here. I just like her face like this as it is. I will probably still keep this in a little baggie somewhere on the side should I ever want to get that bold. Quick note to all of your toy collectors out there. If you ever have a figure that to change something out or feels a bit stiff, or like we have cold weather right now, little hot air from a blow dryer or anything, not from a heat gun, I learned it the hard way, but just a little bit of hot air definitely loosens up joints, loosens up sometimes glue or anything else. So instead of trying to force your figure to open or move, just a little hot air goes a long way. I'm gonna just try and pop that head back on, because again, I'm not removing that face. Hopefully it goes on as easy as it came off. We might have to do a quick cutaway to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Oh no, we're good. Okay, so there we go. And there is our quick little review of this figure. Again, there really isn't too much to talk about. It doesn't have articulation. It's a statue. There's not a ton of accessories. It's just a very nice figure. It's a great design. It's a unique design. And they could have gone the super lewd route. They could have gone the highly inappropriate route. But, she's just a cute girl who happens to also be Optimus Prime. I like this one a lot. I said I have this one and one more, which you guys will see in a separate video, but I don't think I'm gonna probably go past that. If I ever win the lottery, I will definitely get the Nemesis Prime version. But for me, these two are probably gonna be it for me. So there is our figure. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little quick review, trying something new over here at the This Week in Weeb channel. If you did enjoy this, please definitely leave a comment. As Jeremy always says, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you enjoyed it with somebody you think might enjoy it as well. And yeah, if you guys like this kind of format, this material, let us know, and we can definitely do more. If it doesn't work, then we'll try something else. We're always here to kind of learn and evolve. So thanks a lot, guys, and as always, take care.